All right, what up, YouTube? Mr. XC here, bringing you part two of my K-pop catch-up session, episode 3. Yeah, this is episode 3, part 2 of episode 3. In this video, we are going to be reacting to Rocket Punch Flash, ONEUS Same Scent, EXID Fire, and mimiirose full MV. So, Rocket Punch, they are back with their second single, and their first comeback since their last comeback, which was um, Chiquita, I think is how they pronounced it. But it was Chiquita. And that was probably one of the best releases around that time that they've come back. And personally, my favorite title track they've ever released. So I'm really excited to see what they're bringing us with this one. Um, yeah, like I'm stoked for it. Like I said, I do have more plans for this channel and how I'm going to approach things and do things. They will be announced as I get around to them. But I do plan, because I know Rocket Punch has some variety. So I do plan to some of the lesser known groups, or just some of the groups that I really want to get into more. I will be doing marathons to all of their stuff. Um, One of those, which I know I tweeted out a while ago saying that it's coming soon. It is still coming soon, and that's Craxy's marathon. I just haven't had the chance to sit down and do a full marathon of all their releases since their debut which was Aria. Um, so I do have plans for some of the groups, like even in these catch-up sessions, some of the groups I react to get into their variety content, their kind of um, content they have outside of the music and everything that they do relating to their music. That will be coming. I'm going to get my Google Drive up and going so that videos that I can't put on YouTube, I'll be uploading to a Google Drive or another third party, and I provide links to an announcement video of what I'm reacting to in that. There'll be a link to it in either the pinned comment or the description of the video I post relating to that, and that will take you to the third party link where you can watch it without um, issue, just because there is stuff that I do want to react to that is not allowed on YouTube. So that will be coming. Um, it's just when I plan it out better. But for this, we've got probably going to be a pretty intense 4 songs back to back, to be honest. Um, but um, for those of you who don't know, in Rocket Punch, my bias is Jury, and I mean, to be honest, they've kind of all been wrecking me, but my bias is Jury, and uh, trying to remember the names. Hold on. Yuki, Yunkyun, Yunkyun, and Jury are probably in my bias race for this group, but I get literally bias wrecked by pretty much all the rest of them. Sohee, Sooyeon, Yeonhee, and Dahyun. They pretty much all just bias wreck the shit out of me. Um, but I think the biggest problems for me are definitely Sooyeon and Sohee. Um, but yeah, so that being said, I'm very excited to see what they have for us. I've heard some good things about this. So I've got high expectations. Um, we all know how Willem is with certain situations and certain things. But I have high expectations. There is captions, but actually, yeah, I'll throw them on. I probably won't pay attention to them anyways, but yeah, I'll throw them on. So with that being said, I'm going to pull it up right now, And we will go full screen. Rocket Punch, Flash. What do you got for us, girls? Let's go. Jesus Christ, okay. That was a little loud. Oh yeah, this aerial red hair on Youngkyung, or Youngkyung, you better strut through Yonghi, Jesus Christ. Fury. Oh yeah, before we go further into Soohyun, who's undoubtedly going to bless us with vocals, one of the things I have heard about this song is they delivered vocals in this song. That's just what I've heard. So I'm really excited. Because Soohyun is an incredible vocalist. Ooh! The horns and the percussion are crazy. That bass is dirty too. Center Jury, let's go. Why'd you go freezing the fishbowl? Rude. Oh, that melody is so interesting. Ooh, vocal. Stunning. Stunning.
I'm ready. Action.
That's a power shot if I've ever seen one. Just saying. Anyways, that being said, that was really good. Is it gonna beat Chiquita for me? I don't know if it's gonna beat that one for me because that song is like one of my all-time favorite releases. But for me, what it sounds like is they still kind of kept their new sound that they switched to with the kind of retro style, but they kind of also threw in elements of like their older sound that they had with like their debut and like Bim Bam Boom and that kind of thing. It sounds like they kind of meshed the old sound with the new sound and made this song, and it really somehow worked and worked really well. Like I said, it's probably not gonna beat Chiquita for me, but it's like right close second probably. most likely it's going to be around second. Probably going to stay that way. Um, that was really good, and I'm glad we started off this second part of my catch up session with that. Um, now I think it was like I think it had a physical release, right? I don't collect Rocket Punch albums, but if I can still get my hands on their like first albums, I think I might start collecting them just because I like the cohesive theme they've had with their albums where it's been like red punch, blue punch, pink punch, yellow punch. I think peach punch was one too, right? Wasn't it? Something like that. It's very cohesive, very consistent, and I appreciate consistency as someone that has minor OCD. Um, but no, that was really good. And like I said, like I mean, this hair is kind of fire on Suyeon. I'm not gonna lie, but like the Ariel red hair that we've been seeing in a lot of idols lately, Yukion being one of them, Yoon being another one from Stacy. It's just hitting different, and it's really good. um, but yeah, no, I like that. That was cool. Like I said, it's definitely a blend of their sounds for sure. And it worked. We appreciate that the music video had some money behind it, but Willem being Willem, I don't think Rocket Punch ever gets full budget, as full of a budget as Willem could give them. I don't think they do. But I wouldn't. What do I know? It's I don't. I'm not gonna get into it. But anyways, that being said, we will go into the next one, which is ONEUS, same scent. So ONEUS, RBW family. We love the RBW family. Mamamoo, One We, One Us, Purple Kiss. Um, and I think because I'm pretty sure in what is it, Second World, um, Moonbyul's song that she did in the second round, the battle rounds where she was against Jui from Momoland. Um, from my understanding, in that song, which was it was "Congratulations" by Day Six. I'm pretty sure, from my understanding, in that one we did the instruments, and in the choruses, um, some of the backing vocals in the chorus was done by One Us and Purple Kiss, as well as I believe her name is Jaehee, who she's um, she's done a lot in terms of Mamamoo songs. I'm pretty sure. So I think it was her, One Us, and Purple Kiss that were in the chorus background vocals and ad libs, and then when we did the instrumentation for it, that song was just a whole RBW family presentation, I think, and it was freaking sick. It was probably one of my favorite battle round songs for sure. Um, but yeah, so that being said, we will go Wanna, same scent. This is one that I'm still kind of quite far behind, just like Rocket Punch was before this. Um, but we're slowly starting to get caught up. I've been freaking avoiding reactions and everything like the plague for this because I really love One Us. I love the songs they put out. They can really do great concepts. They do concept changes like it's second nature to them. We love that. And like they're because they were Road to Kingdom. All the Road to Kingdom performances were fantastic. I appreciate every single one of them. They did so well on them. I believe didn't want us end fourth overall. I believe One Us ended fourth overall on Road to Kingdom. For those of you who haven't watched it and have wanted to plan to watch it, I totally just spoiled the final ranking for certain groups on it, but it's old. Sorry. um, but no, I believe they finished fourth overall on it. I believe it was the boys on and off Pentagon One Us, I think is how it went. Anyways, they did great on Kingdom. I loved all the performances on it. All their songs, all their releases they've had up to now have been incredible. All their concept changes they've done. Um, I've said this before when I think I've reacted to some of their stuff before, or I've just mentioned it. ONEUS, I believe, could be a really good contender for like a prodigy Vix, like a like an apprentice Vix kind of, because we know Vix is the concept kings in K-pop. I believe ONEUS kind of falls under that line as being really good with concepts. I wouldn't say they're like fully like equal to Vix because Vix just were different. But I think they can really pull off any concept. I feel so. I'm very curious to see what this concept's going to be with Same Scent. With a title like this, it's intriguing. So yeah, with that being said, let's go full screen. Let's see what ONEUS has for us. Oh, okay. Starting off like that. Oh, yes. No, we're appreciating that again. I don't care. Oh, yeah. That hits so good. Zion's vocals are just incredible. A lot of their vocals are actually, like even Raven, Lito, all of them have incredible vocals. Lito. Lito the Raven. Oh, oh, what was that harmony? Did he harmonize with himself or was that with Lito? The tone kind of sounded it was Lito. Oh, that was a beautiful harmony. Oh my god. Yeonhee too, incredible vocals. Ooh, that vibrato. Water dance, like the water dancing throughout this music video is insane. I do feel, as per usual with ONEUS, we didn't get a lot of Zeon vocals or anything, really. Kind of unfortunate, because I really like his voice when you hear it and you see it, but I guess that's just kind of common practice for them. and I don't really appreciate it. But what are you gonna do? It's how groups are. I don't usually do this with these catch up sessions because they're already long videos. But I gotta go through that again. Forgot to send the lyrics on for it because RBW with Mama Moo and stuff doesn't have my expectations for lyrics really that high. But they did have them. I really want to know what the song is about because I feel like it really plays into the concept, like the video, really well. So we're gonna go through it again. I'm gonna pay attention to the lyrics, but before that, just bear with me. I gotta top up my drink and then we'll continue. So bear with. All right. So topped up my drink. So now we will go through it again with the lyrics on. I know I didn't mention like Hwang Moon or Seoho in the first watch through. I mean, Hwang Moon is just an incredible dancer. Very, very great facial acting. Whenever you see him, he's very like his facials are like his facial acting is insane. And he's a great dancer and a good vocalist. And then like Seoho, man, like Seoho is just he's just an amazing like his voice is probably my favorite voice in ONEUS, if I'm being honest, next to Zion. But he's definitely an incredible vocalist. But anyways, that being said, let's go through it again just because I want to know what they're talking about. The water dancing, bro. I like when Hwang Moon goes into the lower register. Oh, this chorus. Those instrumentals. Oh my god. 입술이 서로 가까워져 꽃이 펴 온몸을 쓰고 가버린 너의 향기 지워지지 않는 자국 어젯밤에도 날 미치겠도 Let me go 고통인 크레센도 언젠가 다시 또 만난다면 Oh, that harmony. 점점 날아가잖아 배움을 뭔가를 원해 나 결국엔 넌 넘어올 테니 잘 봐 너를 원해 계속 너를 원해 나는 너를 원해 너의 향기와 같은 향기 Oh, that's beautiful. And I can't get it back no more, no more And I can't get it back no more, no more Ooh, Albert. Yeah, man. I mean, I tell you, it's the emotional songs that get me, bro. Like, uh, That was such a good song, but it's like the emotional value that the song carries, like the emotional value, the emotional weight that it carries is just incredible. The emotional songs are always what gets me. I'm not sure why, but they just do. And like that one for sure is just one of those where it just gets me, man. Like it hits me. Like that was like basically the lyrics were like it was a lost love, a longing for their love, for the that they love that they lost. Very emotional, and just the instrumentation in the background just carries that weight with it so well, and they portray it really well with their facial acting and their acting overall in general in the music video. I do feel like maybe it was more of like a performance video than like an actual like conceptual music video, you know what I mean? Like a video based around a concept. Um but you know what? I appreciate that every once in a while. It's a little bit different, and I appreciate different every once in a while, but that was an incredible song. They always have just put out incredible title tracks. I don't think there's been one title track they've released that I haven't liked since their debut. Um, yeah, no, there hasn't been one. They've just always done title tracks really well. There's been some B sides that they've had that that haven't really been my cup of tea, but for the most part, they put out really good quality music. I think they're very similar along the lines of um, Mamamoo. I mean, it's just an RBW family thing, I think. One We, Purple Kiss, ONEUS, Mamamoo just put out good quality music. And I think most of that in part is the fact that RBW's had the same kind of in-house producers for ever, and they just work well together with every single one of the groups that's under them. Um, no company is perfect. RBW does a decent job with their groups, somewhat. But no, that was great. That was an incredible song in the mini album are going onto my playlist for sure. Um, but yeah, so that being said, let's go into EXID's Fire. And oh boy, am I ready for this. Kind of not really, kind of ready, kind of not. It's just this is one of the groups that like, oh, there's English captions. Let's go. And on top of that, they have the lyrics in the description too, which is freaking awesome. I love when companies do that. Um, am I not subscribed? Oh God, what? You didn't see that. How am I not? How am I not subscribed to them? I don't get. Whatever. I've seen all the releases. I love all their songs they've released. They were one of the groups that was there when I did my first initial deep dive into K-pop, and they've been one of the groups that have stayed consistently there that I paid attention to since then. Um, so yeah. With that being said, it's 4K. We've got the captions on full screen. Let's see what they got for us. I feel like I'm about to get punched in the face. Ellie's already cracking her knuckles. Jesus Christ. Oh my God, honey. This is an attack! Oh, vocals, Jesus Christ. It all looks so good, bro. Man, respectfully, holy shit. They're all literally going off on that song. Why does each and every one of them have to come through so goddamn hard? She has my favorite voice in the group, by the way. I just want to point out. We appreciate all the tattoos being on display, ladies. Ma'am, you need to stop. For those of you who don't know, Connie is my bias. Stop looking at me. Oh shit, this is Sony Music. Please don't block me. Please don't block me. Please don't block me. Please don't strike me. Please don't strike me. Please don't strike me. I forgot this was Sony Music. Shit. Well, if you see this part of the reaction, um, like if you see this part of the catching up session, then we're good. But if you don't see it, then I'll be forced to make it unlisted and I'll put a link in the description of the video I make announcing why I don't have it up anymore. Oh, fuck. Well, let's just hope for the best, shall we? But Jesus Christ, that song was a full on attack after attack after attack. They all didn't have to come into frame when it was their time so fucking hard like they did. Like, what the fuck was that? And then Hani, don't get me started. She was deadly in this. Jesus Christ. I thought I was ready. I wasn't ready. I didn't even pay attention to the lyrics. But what else is new? Shit. I really should have made this an individual video because there is shit that I need to say. That and I want to watch it like 3 times. That was incredible. That song was, even though it wasn't actual in a like, even though it was like full on assault, I got fucking punched in the face 5 times. Got knocked the fuck out 5 times in a row. You know, shit like that. Normal, average. That's fine. That was so good. That song was freaking fire though, like literally fire. And I can't believe I just made that pun, but I had to. That song was friggin' awesome, and it's just so good to see all 5 of them back and then release a song. Just saying, just feels right. Even though I was assaulted and I'm pressing charges, but that just felt right. You know what I mean? Anyways, that being said, we will now go on to something that will hopefully be a less of an attack, which is mimiirose's Rose, the full version. So stuff to talk about. It's a single album. I do have the physical copy of it. I got lucky as shit because I got Gia, and that's what I wanted. I got both her cards too, by the way. So pumped about that. I didn't get the ID card, but that's fine. I can probably find it somewhere. if I absolutely need to. So this song, um, this single album, when it dropped on Spotify, took over my life for the week. Um, all three of the songs on, including this title track, were incredible songs. I will say my favorite song is probably Lulu. Well, I guess they kind of pronounce it Low Low Low. That's probably my favorite song. Um, but I mean, uh, Rose and shit, it's escaping me. Kill Me More. Rose and Kill Me More, incredible songs as well. But I do think my favorite is probably Lulu. Yeah, on my Spotify is probably my most replayed one. Um, it's a good song. I mean, yes, I'm Entertainment. They did pretty good in terms of the music they released for this group. And I think overall we get the concept of the group kind of just from their B-sides and this title track. The music video will probably solidify their concept even more for me, like the full version. Which, in case those of you who didn't watch my reaction to the live stage of the full song, this is not a first reaction to the song. It is a first reaction to the full music video, not to the full song. And part of the music video, half of it, we already seen. Um, I know the full song. I won't be commenting on it in this. I'll probably comment on the video a little bit more in this because I know the song, love the group. I'm excited for their future and their variety and everything when they get around to it. But this is not a first reaction to the group. That's already been done. This is the first reaction to the music video, full music video. And that's why I'm putting it at the very end of my catch up session, just because of that reasoning. Um, so, anyways, as I was saying, those of you who didn't watch my initial reaction to them with the live stage, I find their concept is more on the elegance side. I think I've determined. They go on the elegance kind of romance kind of vibe is I think what they're going for with it in a way. And we love that. We love that concept. Um, so that being said, this is my first time watching it. I mean, unfortunately, it's only in 1080. Um, hopefully, they shot the music video in 4K, and then the 1080 will still look good. I'm not sure about that because YouTube's compression is really bad. But that being said, let's go see what the full music video is like. Oh shit! I see there's a part coming up that's the most replayed. I wonder why. Anyways, we'll see when we get to it. Let's go. Full music video. That ha is still hard as shit.
Show me what you know. 네가 뭘 원하는지 더 시시한 장난 말고 I wanna know 뭘 너도 알고 있는 거. 나 프리스군거려 어지러워 둥둥 시원하게 보는 감정 이건 뭐야 뭐야.
The music verse still hits just as hard.
치료할 방법만 몰라. 가슴 터질 것 같아. 두렵지만 멈추지 말고 달려줘. 주의어울려지의 푸른 잎을 알고 뜬 거야 진정한 사랑 관리를. 너로 싹 바뀌어버릴 로카로카. 꽃밭이 날아다니는 날 기분할 것 같아. I'm so Sparkling 같이 번져 얇은 송을 청량하게 너로 지워가. 피어나 사자풀 빨간빛 감추며. 야야야야야야.
Oh, that's cool.
I'm Rose. Rose.
Yeah, this verse is hard as shit too. Ma'am? I love that melody so much. Oh, this is cool. The low register for this part is incredible. Oh, that part of the music video. Ooh, that one too. Oh, yeah, that looked like, oh, how'd that taste? Yeah, I mean, I just love the group, man. And the music video's so good now that I've seen the full one. I'm happy that they released a full one. And it's just, it is well done. There was some moments in there that you could really see the quality dip down. It was quite noticeable actually, but it didn't really take away from anything, I don't think. Um, but no, it's a good song. The whole single album, all of the songs, Lulu, Rose, Kill Me More, are incredible. It's just, I love this group, and they literally just started. But part of that can be um, contributed and thanked to Gia. I believe that's where they're getting actually probably most of their recognition is from Gia from Girls Planet 999 because I do know that she was quite popular um, on the show from pretty much everybody um, that watched it. I do know she was quite popular, um, which is also why it was quite upsetting that she was eliminated so early. Because to be fair, um, Salute, uh, her part in that performance was it wasn't the killing part, but it was low key the killing part. You know what I mean? Um, and it's unfortunate. I do feel part of that is because her cell overall from the start was on the weaker side, and I think that's ultimately what crippled her. If they didn't do the whole cell thing on GP999, I feel like she might have actually made it further than she did. I do definitely feel like um, the cell arrangement is definitely what crippled her for sure. Um, but it was an interesting take to do the whole cell thing. I will be honest, but it's also quite cruel in a way. But it's Mnet. What do you expect? Anyways, that being said, this is a long video. Yeah, that's I. There's not much more I can say because I've already said quite a lot on mimiirose and the whole debut. But that the whole music video was nice to finally see the full music video of it, and yeah. So that being said, I will end this one here, and then look forward to the channel for the Craxy Marathon. That is still going to happen. I just have to figure out when I will have the time to do it. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.